I want to get right into the thing, right? So, when dealing with Kwanzaa, right? Please clarify, people, that Kwanzaa is not a substitute for Christmas. And also, another thing I want to touch on is the fact that when speaking about any African tradition and its origins, someone is quick to say, oh, it was made by man. But they disregard the fact that Christmas in itself was made by man too. So why is it so wrong for an African thing to be created by man, but a European thing, when it's created by man, is more acceptable?
What I mean to say, it was created by black man. Cause not really man, cause them not have problem with man, Cause anything the white man create and give them accept it, you see. Like anything him give them, and that are them prevailing theory. And it's not until the European accept something where the black man said, then black people come around and start say, yeah, what true, So them not really have problem with where man said, them have problem with where black man say, because it all goes forward to that self-hatred again where, and you don't know, we put it again at the door of Christianity, that God other than ourselves, that white Jesus concept, It make a lot of black people now, we see anything that the white man say or the European say as correct. We give more validation towards it because it seems like it come from almost like a God attack. While you don't know, them associate blackness with evil and the devil. So when it come out of a black tradition and out of a black man mouth, it just seems like it's devilish to them, Looking at how them celebrate Kwanzaa and looking at how them celebrate Christmas, I was like, okay, Kwanzaa are going to end up become something like Christmas if we don't try to fix early how people see it. So that's why I now try to divorce it from the last 7 days of the year and come with the Nguzo Saba 365. Or it will just become like another end of the year tradition, like, people behave a certain way around holiday time because for whatever reason, and then, when the year start back, them go back to how them live all year round and then come forward at the end of the year and then them try to put on this act, So I say, no, let's live Nguzo Saba 365, And the easiest way I saw it was you have 7 principles of the Nguzo Saba and them divide our time structure in 7 days. So I said, okay, let's just call Sunday Umoja Day. Monday Kuji Day or Kujichagulia Day, or, I just shorten them because more time them long, Try to give them the 3 syllables of the days them same way. Tuesday would be Uji Day, Wednesday Uja Day, Thursday Nia Day, Friday Kuumba Day, and Saturday Imani Day. And then if we do it like that now, we know say every Sunday it's a coming together, a unity we are focused on Sundays, which is something that is already done within our African community. So when I see all that line up now, I say, say, are the ancestors that inspired that thing, are you like it bigger than you, It's just an observation of Africanness now and just put it forward in a practical sense where now we could live these principles all year round so we could actually get about the whole nation building and community building, So on Sunday we come together with the families and the community. It might be over dinner, it might be a movie night, it might be over a game of Ludo or domino, it might be in the park or at the beach or, but it's just a coming together and unity and interacting with each other and feeling the energy and the love and the presence of each other and just giving thanks for each other. Getting to know each other better, as a family and as a community. On Monday now, Self-Determination Day, that is the day where we plot out, the family mission statements, because I feel that every family should have a mission statement. What is the mission of our family, So we know when we are stray from the family statement. If you have an organization, you see, you're supposed to also have a mission statement for the organization. So on Mondays now, we define it, review, see how we've been living it, change what we need for change, fix up, reason about it and make sure so we are on the path that we need to be on. You see me? Tuesdays with collective work and responsibility now. Since on Monday we don't set out the vision for the strong, determine how we strong and go. Tuesday's the day, you know, everybody get to work. You see me? For OG Day, collective work and responsibility, you know. Who fi clean this, clean that, who fi do that, who fi, whether community, whether business, whether family, you know. Everybody now have their chores and responsibilities to take care of and carry out. So Tuesday is the day we would use to focus on such things, you know. On Wednesday now, we tell people buy black. Buy black should be an everyday thing. But because of the reality of how we live and where we are, the opportunities to buy black sometimes is not as evident or as easy as would say. I said, you know, in the Caribbean, and somebody remind I say, yo, enough of them business then at the Caribbean too, you know, them owned by Mr. Chin, them owned by Azan, them owned by, you know. So we want to say, you know, on Wednesday we're going to focus on building and strengthening businesses, black businesses. And if you live in a black community, then it's the businesses within your immediate community, you know. If you don't live in a black community, you find a black business to support. Everybody do internet shopping now, so it's easier. You see me? You can find a black business on the internet, buy something, find a black store in your community. But you know, that's where we start working on building that strong economic base. You know, because you know, say every polity is built around the economy, you know. That are the base of it, you know. The house, you need the economics of the house. People have to eat, food, clothes, and shelter costs. So you start working on those things. You know, you even get the little ones, you know, to say, all right, you know, every Wednesday I go open up a lemonade stand and go out in front of the house for us some lemonade or bake some cookie and sell it. So you start getting the young ones start thinking entrepreneurial and you're not getting their minds to know and say, okay, I can create my own way of earning, you know. So you start teach them that upon them data from early on. Yeah, one thing I did neglect to mention from we start the strong, you know, and each day you should give the young ones affirmations pertaining to the value of the day, you know, for help to reinforce and strengthen, you know. So it's like on our unity day, you know, I am a part of a family, I am part of a one, you know. Yeah, man, what I am because we are and them type of thing there, you know. And little quotations on all Uja day, you know. You give them Gavi, be black, buy black, and stay black. And all else will take care of itself, you know. And you make them know that. You repeat that until like that them matter, you know. If I be black, buy black, and stay black, everything else I go take care of itself. You know? And then now, the first 4 days, those are the community values I like to say, you know. On the last 3 days of the strong, they are more personal now. This is strengthening yourself so you can be a better member of the community, you know. So on Thursday now, we start focus on what is I purpose in this family. What can I as an individual contribute to the, what you call it now, to the welfare and the growth of my family, my community, my business, my organization, you know. So from even them young, you make the youth, them start say, yo, I do have a purpose here, you know. I know just there to breathe and take up space, you know. Yeah, man, I have something where I can fulfill. I have some kind of individuality within I where only I can do this. No one else can do this because this is I purpose, you know. Because everyone shaped for a purpose in this creation. So that's where you start reinforce that in them now, you know, so them start find, okay, their place in the family, what is I purpose? What do I bring to this family? What do I contribute to this whole, you know, or the community or the business likewise. Kuumba, you know, you don't know creativity. As Africans, I feel like we are the most creative people on the face of the earth, you know. When you divide up Africans culturally and by national and race and not race, but religion and all these things. But when you combine all of the creative, intellectual property that Africans give to creation, Imani would say probably about 70% of the intellectual property were created in our earth. And if we never created, what them create is based off of some African intellectual property, because most of the foundations of the creation them from all of the sciences and things. I you know? So you start make the youth them know, say, yo, your creativity is an integral part of your community, you know? So that's something you should treasure. That's something you should nurture. That is your individual self-expression. And you can use it to uplift, beautify, and enhance your community, you know? Creativity don't just stop at even just art and artistic too. Creativity is also about looking at solving problems in a creative way. It's about looking at something differently, going within yourself, you know? So for Kuumba Day, we teach them principles there, and then we also give them quotations, we make them study other creatives, teach them about just other creatives, inventors, musicians, philosophers, just, you know, because and all these days, the ancestors and the movements that typify the values, we want to introduce them to the youth, them, you know. And then on Imani Day, you know, which is Saturday, you know, which is a lot of African people say them Sabbath day with them whole of heights and build. See, it's the day about faith now, where we go in ourselves and we strengthen ourselves and we restore our faith in the ancestral struggle. How I do that, you'd ask, I, by just studying what our ancestors did. Study the movements, them, you see me? Black Panthers, you see me? Steve Biko, Walter Rodney, all of the revolutionaries and the revolution movement, them, you know? And see our ancestors never quit and just see the struggle and them think that it make you feel strong up. You see me? Because no matter what the obstacle, there's an ancestor who face a greater obstacle and overcome, you know? And it make I feel, say, yo, but I just as great as I ancestor, because his power is within I. So if they were worthy, you know, and stood up to the task, then I know, so I definitely is up to the task, you know, so them think they build I faith in myself and strengthen I still, you know. And basically that's the concept of the Nguzo Saba 365.
Well, let me hear you say mountain.